Hello there, my name is Jackie. I am a registered dietitian nutritionist. I'm also a personal trainer and a mom of 2 kids ages 8 and 10. A lot of people come to me, of course, as a dietitian, a busy mom, and wonder, what do you eat? So this is what I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to share the quickest, simplest, and a very nutritious lunch that I typically will have. These are ingredients that I always have on hand, and they're pretty simple to toss together. I kind of like to call one of these large ingredients sort of one of my hacks. So here we go. One of my favorite things to have on hand is, I'm not a sponsor, I don't get anything from showing you this, but this salad blend is something that it had shown up in our local grocery stores, I want to say a couple of years ago. I love it because it has 7 what they call superfoods, but quite honestly, if it's green, I would consider it a superfood regardless. So this has cabbage, kale, chicory, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. I think that is a really good thing to have on hand because it's really nutritious, full of greens. When you're eating greens, you're getting full, so you're not going to feel deprived. And the other thing that they have in here is a dressing. I've looked at the ingredients on the dressing, and they're really not too crazy. Sometimes I'll use it, sometimes I don't. Today I am going to use it, and one of the reasons why I'm going to use the dressing is because I don't have any type of protein, meaning a meat, an animal-based protein in my refrigerator. So I just want to make sure that I get enough, flavor and taste in that. Because for myself, when I'm using any animal proteins, I typically use that as a flavor boost. Like I said, I'm sticking with plant-based proteins. I'm going to add, even though the little pack in here has some pumpkin seeds, so it's got a little bit of protein there, I'm also going to add cashews. I always buy these cashews because they are local here in Florida. So I'm just gonna sprinkle on some of those. I'm also going to use raspberries. I love adding berries to my salads. I'm going to use some avocado, and I'm also making my quinoa. This is one of the quinoa bags that I get at Costco. It is organic, and I want to say it's probably about $12 a bag. So I always have quinoa on hand. I always have my cashews, almonds, walnuts. But anyways, so those are always staples, and I'm always getting avocado whether or not they're in season, because you can just have 3 or 4 of them sitting on the counter and they will get softer throughout time. And then I'm making my quinoa now. So that's all that it is for this meal. Usually I will have my quinoa already made, so come lunchtime, I just have to come downstairs from my office, toss it together, and I'm good to go. So I'm going to finish off my quinoa and put it together and show you what I come up with. All right, my quinoa is done. I've already put about a cup of it in a very large bowl just so that I have enough room to stir everything around. I'm gonna put in about half of the bag of these greens, and the dressing that it comes with, I'm gonna put in a little bit of this, not too much. So that's probably about, I'm gonna call that 2 tablespoons. And then it comes with the pepitas, the pumpkin seeds, and the cranberries. So I'm gonna dump all of those in. My fresh raspberries, I already rinsed those off. And then I cut my avocado a little bit. So I'm just gonna dump that in there. That's about, well, it's about 1/3 of this avocado. And then some of my cashews. That's about 1/4 cup, which technically is the serving size of nuts. And then just toss it together. And that is it. Calorie-wise, I honestly don't know. I've never really been a big person with counting calories. There are a few times that I will in regards to work. Maybe there are some clients that I've worked with that they really find that it's easy for them to keep track of what they're eating based on the calories. But I'm gonna say off the top of my head, this might be around 400 calories, and I may even be pushing that a little bit high. It could even only be about 350. So essentially, most of my meals will run me between 350 to 450 calories, and then in between my meals is when I'll boost the calories, because if you think about 3 meals at only 350 calories, that is not enough to sustain energy for a busy mom like myself who also works out and works from home as well. So here is my salad, and I am going to get back to work. Let me know if you like this, and I will share more of my little cheats, because I personally feel that this is one of the simplest ways to get more greens into your diet. And when it's full of fiber, what you're eating, it's going to help you feel full. You're not going to want to try and get something from the refrigerator another hour later. So I hope you like this, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.